Show your face with a twisted smile, looking out of place. And I can see your heavy scars. You keep into the shady blind. When you're out of sight, then you're out of mind. Don't you see the trouble ahead in my mind? I'm trying to go wrong, but doing fine. In the road, and when the road is upside down, I think it's time to leave this town.
The world's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
He picks it up on the second, over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
It's homeward to the pen! This game is over!
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell, deep right center field, carrying, and it's gone!
That one's hit hard. Left center field. Did she do it again? To the wall!
Swung on Bell to the deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion! The AAA World Series is over! What a line shot!
I can't believe my eyes.
The offseason comes to an end. A full slate of action-packed XBL baseball is upon us yet again. Now the players stand ready, eager to add their own spices to the hype. Prepared for battle, our first contender. This second-year player has the eyes of the league as expectations have been raised for the pride of Monaco. This squad is primed to give the Rook his welcome to the show lashes. However, this is no ordinary rookie. This slugger displayed dominance in all facets of the game on his march through the AAA gauntlet. Now, he steps foot into the toughest test of his career, poised to prove he's here to stay. It is Galaxy and the Monaco Mustangs kicking it off against Hate and the Peanutsville Snoopy Sluggers. Welcome to XBL Season 21. Welcome to XBL Match of the Week.
I got to get the cameras on here in a second, but we are here. After a little bit of a delay, we're here with our opening day match of the week. It's an XBL set. I mean, we're always late, so this is kind of perfect way to start season 21, I think. In the booth with me is Mist. I'll get his camera pulled up here while he's talking. He was on that preview show last night, and now he's back ready to call a game. How are you doing?
Incredible. You know, that intro from Urban, man, when he introduced the Snoopyville Sluggers, that was like, that was the official start of season 21 right there. That was just incredible. Everyone is excited about the Snoopyville Sluggers and Hate. He's one of the probably the most exciting ad coming up from the AAA in a long time because of his balance. It's usually been the sluggers like a Dynasty or a Snow, somebody that you think, well, they're really going to kind of struggle with their pitching. Hate is very well-rounded and is also a slugger. So Snoopyville Slugger is going to be hard to deal with eventually, possibly sooner rather than later, but we'll see.
Yeah, actually, it's interesting because even though Hate's a rookie and Galaxy's in his second year, I see them as pretty similar players, which makes sense for league office to put them together here on opening week. They're both middle of the pack type of players, I think, but both players that have a lot of potential to do even more, even in their first and second season. Like you said, they really both of them play a balanced game, and I think that's something that is important in the XBL, to have a skill set that really covers all facets of the game. I think Galaxy is probably a little bit more polished in terms of his skill set versatility, and Hate is a little bit more of a pure hitter, but both of them can do, you know, a little bit of everything. So I think it's really interesting to have this matchup to start it off. Then I was going to flash something on here, Mist. I don't have the graphic completely ready, but you know that we did our picks of the week pick'em thing, and we're gonna have the scoreboard and everything, so I wanted to flash up what everybody picked for this series. And if you look on that side, I mean, we think they're pretty close skill level. Nobody picked the Snoopy Sluggers. Nobody picked Hate. There's 3 splits there, me, Mama, Sham, and then the rest of y'all are all on a sweep by the Mustangs. So I mean, tell me why you think the Mustangs are gonna sweep.
Yeah, I wussed out because last night I was saying that I was going to take the split, and I explained why. And this morning I woke up and decided I have to take Galaxy in this early in the season. I just have to take because I don't want to be the one singing, or well, actually I don't mind singing the Russian national anthem, but I don't know what the punishment's going to be. So I'm going to go with Galaxy and do the safe bet. I think the way the scoring works kind of a little bit favors picking sweeps. But yeah, to me, this means nothing. I think Hate and Galaxy are running pretty parallel. I will say this about Galaxy. Galaxy is very adaptable. He learns quickly. I know I've scrimmed him, and I was doing this one thing that was really, really, really bothering him for a game or two. I think it was only one game, but it was really bothering him, and I just kept him down. He couldn't score. And the next time I played him, that same thing was not working. So he learned quickly, and he took that after the game, I think, and figured something out to go against that. And I'm not going to say what it is, but he's pretty adaptable. And one thing about Hate is he was he was surviving in the not surviving. He was dominating the AAA. Pitching wise, he was extreme risk averse, which doesn't totally work against all players in the XBL. So there's going to be an adaptation there. He does walk a ton of hitters, which is not going to fly in the top league. So there's going to be some a learning curve. There's going to be some changes that need to be made, but he has all the talent in the world.
Yeah, and I think I agree with you that the Mustangs are a safer pick. I mean, Hate's a rookie coming in, and Galaxy's been on this ego for a while, but the only thing that scares me with picking a Galaxy sweep is he'll have series where he only scores 1 or 2 in the first game, and then like you said, he adjusts pretty quickly, and in that second game he'll almost run roll you the way he can turn it around and learn so quickly. So I'm a little bit concerned that maybe he flops in game 1, and that's where Hate gets his first win in his first game of the season. But it's fun to have these picks. I mean, we get something else to talk about on these match of the weeks now, and really see where the rankers heads are in terms of the match of the week predictions. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Without further ado, we'll have the home perspective on each side. We'll switch views based off the home team, and we'll get season 21 kicked off as we've got XBL match of the week coming up next. Welcome in, everybody. It's time to get season 21 kicked off. We're going to be at Colonial Plaza, home of the Monaco Mustangs this season. I believe he changed up his home park. A good park, though, nonetheless. I think pretty hitter-friendly, isn't it? Mist, you know more about the stadiums than I do.
No, it's a little bit of a bigger stadium. You can hit there. It does have some short walls over there in right field. I've always been a hater of Colonial, but I hated it a lot more in SMB3. I'm kind of okay with it here, especially because my boy Cody likes to play at Colonial.
And it's a first at-bat walk for Hate in his rookie season. That's how he's going to start off his career up here in the XBL. You can see that Galaxy, even in that first at-bat, he's a heavy fastball user, somebody that's going to really put a lot of fastballs on the plate. And now he throws a low pitch curve, and he's able, to get the double play, but the RNG just like that. What a way to start season 21. We instantly have an RNG issue that could cost Galaxy and the Mustangs big time to start off this game. As this one smashed left field, Hate way back, and the RNG does pay off. He starts off his rookie XBL season with a 3-run home run before he's even gotten out. Welcome to the XBL Snoopy Sluggers.
I told you, it's all about the Snoops. Urban called it.
Wow, talk about pain to start off your season. Galaxy had a double play rolled over right there. Gets the drop on the turn to second base, and Haight turns around and punishes him. That's kind of part of the XBL, I think, when you get into that top division. Players are really good at taking advantage of mistakes. And that's not a mistake that Galaxy could help, but it's one nonetheless. And Haight, you know, instantly does something with it. And already tense on the mound is the starter. Not a really strong ace, but a decent ace on the mound here. Nico in the white and red uniforms.
You know, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched, and now Galaxy has been punched. The first punch of season 21, so now he's going to try to just gather and go from here.
Yeah, but think about the headspace of Haight right now. You know you're on Match of the Week. You probably just watched the intro where nobody picked you, and immediately you go ahead and do something like that to start off the game. He's going to be riding a high, I'm sure, for quite a few innings.
He's pissed. He got sold down the river by Old Mystery Man. Right when I would raven up the Snoops, I picked Galaxy. So now I have to eat my words, at least for now.
Galaxy no doubt can do it, though. He's a very adept hitter at the plate, and he's relatively patient as well. Underrated on his patience, and like you said in the pregame, Haight is somebody that's willing to walk a few batters. I think Galaxy is somebody that's willing to take some walks, so we'll see how that works out. He does swing at a changeup under the zone there, but it gets a good bat on ball, and it's a leadoff single to start the Mustangs campaign.
Yeah, Galaxy, he will really react to how well he's catching up, so he will chase a little bit if he just feels like he's overwhelmed. But if he feels like he can control the speed, he can be very selective.
Exactly. Velo can cause some fits right there. I mean, the double play ball that didn't get rolled over to start off this game. Haight gets the same exact result, but he's able to make the play at second. So 2 outs, nobody on base now as Jack Christmas steps up to the plate. The 3-hole hitter here for Galaxy. He's got bad ball hitter as well. 3-0 count.
Yeah, this is a good challenge for Galaxy, who's really, really excited about this season and expects himself to do quite well. To get socked in the mouth that tough right out of the gate in the first round. Now really just have to say, okay, it'll come eventually. It came a little sooner than I wanted, but now I just got to bear down.
Yeah, I think it can get your juices flowing, I think, a little bit to start the season. There's nothing lackadaisical going on. Like you said, off rip, a big play, and even though it went against Galaxy, maybe that's something that gets some fire lit under him, but he does get the ground out there. So no runs on the board for the Mustangs to start off. Haight and the Snoops in those yellow uniforms. Extremely bright. It's one deep center field to Private Pigeon for the first put. I want to shout out everybody that sent the Match of the Week headlines. There's no box scores to run through on the ticker right now, so the ticker is purely community headlines that were sent in. So thanks everybody. I think we had about 15 submissions or so. Some were too explicit to get used, but most got used, and it helps the casters out a lot. So appreciate y'all sending the headlines. And a single there for Haight. That first at bat was a center field flyout. Now he's got a weak single through the infield, and now it's Franklin Armstrong, his starting pitcher, up to the plate. A lag pitch there on the changeup. Hopefully don't see too much of that.
Yeah, Franklin carrying that crossed up trait, which is interesting to throw on an ace. But Haight willing to do that.
Goes down for the bunt. Does he get him out at second? No, he goes for the safe play at first for the second out. And yeah, I mean, crossed up is a very sketchy trait. I used to use it probably for 3 or 4 seasons until, 1 or 2 games get affected by it at the end of a game and there's a drop on a crossed up and that goes right off of your roster and you never think about it again.
Yeah, it's yep, you called it exactly. It's fun to have that money until you get burned.
So 2 runners on, 2 outs, good speed at first, and the number 2-hole hitter up.
Yeah, this is the girl to watch. I'm telling you, Sally Brown is going to have a huge season. I can feel it.
Low pitch and mind gamer with good stats. Definitely a good build on this left fielder. Mind gamer is something that can affect some a lot and not affect some of the best pitchers, it feels like, at all.
What a double play.
He's able to get out of the inning, and now Franklin Armstrong back up. The ace for the Snoops. You can see he's got a lot of velo, low junk, but he has that 5-pitch arsenal. That high velo with the 2-seam and cutter can affect a lot of the players in the XBL at such a high ego. Those fastballs really can move left and right on you.
Yeah, that's a low amount of junk for Haight, but it's a little more velo than you usually see from him. So obviously going with the big velo on the ace. So far, so good.
Yeah, a good start here for Armstrong is Galaxy's trying to be extremely patient and probably work the stamina down on Armstrong, which I think is a lot of times a good decision if you're struggling with the velo. So he takes a looking strikeout to start off. Now he gets a hittable curveball, and this one is fielded by Snoopy over there at short, and he's got plenty of arm to get the slow runner down the line. So
goes
2 up, 2
into
down.
locked in, the shortstop there.
Oh, he does. That's big. Good position to be locked in, and probably one of the better hitters on the team. Good fastball there on the corner. So far, good location from Haight on the mound. Moving up to 93 sometimes can affect your pitching, but so far looking pretty good. Change-up tails inside the zone. Another ball. Yeah, it's the bad ball hitter he has over there at shortstop that's locked in. That's something to definitely look out for. Seems like Haight's got a pretty strong lineup here as well. Done a good job with the roster tool.
Yeah, this is a brutal hitter here, the Snoopster.
Galaxy being extremely risk adverse with his pitching. Does locate a good fastball there, getting to a full count. This is that shortstop with bad ball hitter at the plate. That one is out of the zone, but bad ball hitter gives it a good ride over there to the warning track in left field, put away. Good pitch there from Galaxy to induce a chase and a full count. Now starts off with a good fastball as we're seeing some good location on both sides. Curveball tails into the zone. A little bit of a meaty pitch looked on. Both players being extremely patient at the plate to start this game. Already 50 pitches for the starter on Galaxy side. Gets the diving play at third from Dante. I think that right there is a great sign from Haight Mist. He's watching a lot of these fastballs tailing off of the zone, and I think that's the biggest issue for a lot of players moving up is sitting on a cutter or 2-seam off of the zone.
Yeah, it's hard enough to read those moving fastballs at the AAA level. It really is exponentially more difficult when you juice up that velo coming in.
Locked in now is Armstrong, so a difference, big difference in the Ace's performance so far. Ace for Galaxy has been trying to climb back to neutral, and meanwhile Franklin Armstrong on the other side is locked in and at a low pitch count. Gives him a fastball low after Galaxy watches a meaty fastball. He swings at one on the corner, and there's a strikeout. The second strikeout of the game for Armstrong, and the pitcher's up to the plate now.
Yeah, you can see that Galaxy is struggling with Franklin. I don't think he likes that velo being quite that high. He would like to get him down, but unfortunately now Franklin is locked in.
Yeah, no doubt. At 33 pitches, so expect quite a few more innings out of Armstrong, especially if he's locked in. He gets another strikeout there on the pitcher. It's interesting, the starter has crossed up, which is kind of frowned upon on Armstrong. And on the other side, the starter for Galaxy's got injury prone, which is really sketchy to run on a starter. So some questionable traits on these two, but neither have procced.
I would say injury prone is not questionable if it's a kind of a weaker starter, but to run it on a high-end starter is a little bit bizarre.
Yeah, I think Galaxy runs pretty clone starters, so this first pitcher is probably the same as his second and third or close to it. Only one hit so far for the Mustangs through 3 innings. Haight really showing that he can pitch as well. He was a Von Asen level pitcher last year at the AAA. He's thought of as a hitter, but he really was able to figure out how to pitch last season as well. Displaying that he's a balanced player. Both of these guys balanced players, but that's almost crossed up right there.
No, this is a good example of how difficult the XBL is, though. Galaxy so excited about this season, really ready to take the bull by the horns. getting shut down by the rookie. It's that hard to hit. I mean, these people are nuts with their pitching these days. It's never going to be easy up there.
A quiet game so far on our opening day through 4 innings. Started off very loud with a pop of the bat to left field, but ever since, no runs scored. Dive Wizard there, great play at short. That's mostly what we've seen is some good diving plays, and now both shortstops, each team locked in.
I really love that Dive Wizard on a shortstop. I've never run it because Daphne always has to have low pitch. That's just part of her makeup, but I would love to run that Dive Wizard.
Yeah, some people think the Dive Wizard doesn't really have much, if any, effect at all, but I'm a Dive Wizard believer. I think shortstop, it definitely makes a difference over the course of the season when you put it on there.
Oh, it definitely does. I don't know who said that, but they didn't know what they were talking about.
I agree. We had a big talk one day in suggestions chat or something about if Dive Wizard is a real thing. Jack Christmas, the bad ball hitter, got walked last time up. Now finds himself in a 3-0 count. Looks like Haight does not particularly want to pitch to the bad ball hitter. He does give him a strike there. Might just be trying to entice him to swing. But Galaxy, too patient, works 2 walks with that bad ball hitter. And with 1 out on the board and some good hitters up to the plate, Galaxy looking to strike and finally put a dent on that 3-0 run deficit.
Galaxy just needs a little bit of momentum because he's struggling a little bit with Franklin's talent and his velo. But if he can just sometimes bite into a little bit of that confidence, I think Galaxy, I don't think Galaxy's dead here at all. I can see Galaxy a little bit of a favorite in the later innings. So Haight needs to, 3 is not going to do it here. He's going to need a couple more.
Yeah, I do feel like Galaxy is somebody that does a great job in the later innings, staying poised and fighting back. I know last year in our set, I think he swept me, and I believe both games he came back. Starter's done a good job righting the ship after a really rough start being tense. He's been back to neutral for a while now and put 3 or 4 zeros on the board in a row. That one was hung over the heart of the zone. Both players kind of struggling with the velo, even though the starter for the Snoops is a lot faster. It seems like Haight's having a hard time getting to these fastballs from Galaxy starter as well.
Yeah, it's a big jump. It's a big jump up to the big leagues. I'm telling you, that fastball is coming in there. Even if it's, they can, a really good hitter at AAA can handle low velo at that level as far as the fastball. But even at like a mid or 55 velo, it's a bit of a challenge when you're not used to, you're jumping up, 6 points in ego? That's a lot.
Yeah, and I think the sequencing of the XBL is just such a huge difference.
Yeah,
I mean,
and the location.
Yeah, the location obviously is better, but sequencing really makes those fastballs just look faster because, the way they mix in off speed. I mean, Ice is a master of it. He'll throw a fastball by you with a 15 velo starter and you're late on it because you've been so adjusted to a curve. And I think a lot of the XBL pitchers are similar in that way.
Yeah, they definitely are. They can really speed the ball up with just a mid or even a low, even 30. They can come past you.
Good at bat there from Galaxy, working a full count, and then loops a curveball that almost drops,
Ooh,
but barely scooped by Brown. Yeah.
Brown's supposed to be dominating this season. She seemed a little bit lazy out there.
Armstrong finally showing a little dent in his velocity. Still locked in, but it is dipping now up over 60 pitches. Jill at the dish, the 7-hole hitter. He's got good stats for a 7-hole hitter, but once again, the same spot on the curveball and the same result over to left field. Good pitch on the corner once again. Haight is really not giving Galaxy anything to swing at right now. It's some impressive location from the rookie. You can tell that he's been practicing on this ego. And Galaxy showing a good eye even with the good location of Haight, but sometimes you just have to tip your cap. The pitching sometimes is too spot on. Works another full count here, the second baseman with inside pitch. Swings at one that was hittable, 90 power on it, but the changeup goes right at Snoopy over at short, and it's 3 up, 3 down, and now Snoopy himself, the bad ball hitting shortstop, is up to the dish to start off our 6th inning here on XBL Match of the Week. I'll make sure that you tune in for double and triple A that we posted after this. Another drop there, this time on a dive from the right fielder. Turns what maybe would have been a single into a double, and now Snoopy and the Sluggers are finally poised to maybe add to this lead. We haven't seen any runs scored here in quite a few innings, but a leadoff double and some good batters up to the plate. We do see a reliever come in with reverse splits here.
A good move by Galaxy. You don't want to. You're not really seeing the ball too well right now, so you want to. Even if you have to go to the pin in the 6th, you just got to do it.
Yeah, and that starter did a good job. You know, you didn't expect it to be 6 innings out of that starter the way the game started.
Exactly. Oh, good eye. That might have been a lag pitch right down the middle. Wow. Oh, somebody run. Oh. Sounds like Uni might have cut out here.
Oh, sorry, I might have been muted. I've been calling the game anyways.
I was going to take over the play-by-play.
I wonder how long it's been like that, because I've just been talking. Anyways, 2-2 count after Galaxy's able to leave the runner on second that was led off.
Not a good swing.
The relief pitcher right there at the plate grounds to the shortstop. This starter finally losing quite a bit of his stats now. This is the sort of situation where you find XBL players really starting to hit that starter really hard to get into this 7th, 8th inning when your stamina starts draining. We'll see if he does. He puts a good hit on that one, and it does get past the second baseman. It looks like he had pretty good timing on it.
Yeah, Franklin's now falling into the velo zone that Galaxy's a little bit more comfortable with. Might want to keep an eye on Frankie.
Oh, a good pitch on that.
Pitch.
Yeah, it just gets every pitch as that velo drops. Galaxy's just going to be more and more comfortable against that fastball. The Galaxy's still locating well. That's what he's getting bailed out by right now. Here comes the bad ball hitter. He has 2 walks in this game with a runner on first. Does he see any pitches to hit? Gets a first pitch to swing at, but he's underneath it.
Yeah, I think Hate's going to come at him.
He does. Another good pitch, a fastball on the edge of the zone, and it's 0-2 to the bad ball hitter, Jack Christmas. Can he remain patient and get a pitch to hit?
Yeah, you can't put a pitch on the plate now. At least not till there's 3 balls.
Oh, he gets him swinging on the changeup.
Oh,
That would have been a ball. Good sequencing there to get him way out in front.
A couple of tough fastballs were taken, then he chased the changeup.
Yeah, Hate pitching a shutout performance here with his ace to kick off his XBL rookie season. Pretty impressive performance so far.
I was going to say, you said in the pregame Uni that the first game might be the one Hate needs to go ahead and grab. This would be a nice little trophy for him to start the season, even if he does end up losing game 2. If the Snoops can grab a dub right out of the gate, that would be huge.
Yeah, it's something worth noting is neither of these guys, have been in the same league before, so it's worth questioning how much these guys are familiar with each other if they've played in cup or scrimmages or anything like that. Probably only a handful of games or less. Franklin Armstrong on fire, and Hate's thinking about substituting. These are one of those situations, Miss, where if my pitcher is pitching a shutout, he doesn't come out of the game until, there's a couple runners on base or something
I would
like
yank
that.
him.
It feels like, to me, it feels like when you got somebody pitching like Armstrong in this game, the RNG is on his side, and when you switch it, things snowball.
You're right, but I would pull him in this case. I think he's just a little too tired, and Galaxy, it seems a little bit risky. It depends. I don't think there's anything wrong with the other train of thought, though.
He was on fire and shutout, and he pulls him out.
Was on fire.
Just for
Yeah,
a pop out.
there is such a thing as momentum.
Takes him out on fire just to pop out to left field, bro.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is once you pop out, it doesn't feel as great.
He does have a good reliever coming in here, Peggy Jean.
Yeah, she's nasty.
Yeah, that velo is back up to what the starter had pretty much. Similar arsenal, no two-seam, but he does have the fork ball. It's a 3-1 count here to start off to Private Pigeon, the cleanup hitter. Way late on that heat.
Ooh.
Oh, just on the edge of the zone.
Brutal.
That was close. I thought that might be a ball. I don't blame Galaxy for not swinging.
Yeah, this is a nasty high-end reliever coming in here on the right side with a brutal new age arsenal running the fork ball instead of the two-seam. That's become very popular the last really just season or two.
Yeah, I'm not a fork ball believer, but in the right hands, it's pretty tough to get to.
Some people really don't like the two-seam, so you can see why they might select another pitch. Sometimes it's the screwball. But the running that fork has become rather popular.
Galaxy gets a hit there on a curve. It feels like that's pretty much all he's hitting right now is curves. You got to feel like Galaxy might be a little shell-shocked, maybe not expecting Haight to be this good of a pitcher in his first ever XBL game, but that's a huge swing there as he's going to be able to get runners moved up to third base with 2 outs. This is a huge moment here for Galaxy and the Mustangs. Finally, we see the first breath of life from this team at the plate. Big AB here for the 8-hole hitter, the second baseman. Watches a fastball up top. Pressure bar's at 3. Pitch
inside
is on the way.
Pitch for the 2-bagger.
Oh, he gets him to swing at
inside.
the inside pitch, and it's going to be an easy ground out, but that reliever comes in and gives up a couple of hits. Galaxy looked capable at the plate there in that inning. There's still 2 innings left to go and only 3 runs. A tight game here to start off our opening day match of the weeks. That's all you can really ask for is some tight affairs in these games. Looks like this is one of those games that's going to come down to the last inning. Top of the 8th here. Locked in now as the reliever.
I want to welcome Dank.com, one of our new AA players here in chat. We got MH Smith, of course, Siege, and our buddy Teflon's out there too.
Yep, what's up everybody, especially the new people, what's up? The match of the weeks are the best. It's that time of season where it feels like we're working a second job, but it's fun. Good swing there.
Oh,
high pitch
what
was
a
procced.
swing.
Yeah, tough corner pitch, but he gets to that heat, pushes it over the third baseman's head, and that's going to help him out as the pitcher's mojo goes to neutral. Good speed
Galaxy
on
a
first.
little bit stunned by that swing. He thought that's a pitch that nobody's going to hit, but Haight got there.
Couple of change-ups off the plate. With that locked in, this pitcher looks much more gettable. There's a first steal that we've seen. It's successful. 2-2 count now, runner on second.
Extremely hittable pitcher right now. Ooh, didn't get the switch. Maybe he couldn't have been there.
Well, I think it would have been close. Change-up looked on low. It's a full count to Peppermint Patty with RBI Hero engaged. And it's going to
that was a lag.
Runner goes home. He's going to turn him around, though. It would have been a play at the plate. So a runner on first and third now with 2 outs as Haight is looking to extend that 3-0 lead. And the top of the 8th here as this game gets late.
You got to get this pitcher out right now.
Oh, he gets the pop-up. Big out there to keep the lead at just 3.
Wow.
Galaxy.
Yeah, banked on reverse splits. I didn't like those stats at all coming at Haight, but got away with it with reverse splits.
He's going to bring in Light Williamson to kick it off, the pinch hitter. Then he's going to have the front end of his lineup here. You feel like this is the best opportunity for Galaxy to score as he's going to have his best hitters up here in the 8th. 2-1 count here.
I don't think Peggy's thrown a fork ball yet. That's the problem with the fork ball is sometimes against certain players, you're so afraid to throw that pitch that you basically just ignore that it even exists.
Yeah, it's one of those pitches that if you mess up, it's probably going to be gone. Very similar to a slider. If you locate it really well, it can be tough, but a little bit of mislocation, and it's so hittable. Oh, a bloop, and that might be what the Mustangs need as they finally catch a little bit of a break. They've got 2 hits to lead off the inning here with no outs, and his best hitters are going to be up. I mean, I told you, you take out that starter, the RNG might change up a little bit. Peggy Jean, 2 hits given up in the last inning and got in trouble, and now she's back in trouble here in the 8th.
Yeah, and she looks a lot less scary when you start hiking those stats down even a little bit. It already looks a lot less. That max velo is really scary, but when it starts to just wane down a little bit, these players are so good. They can get on that.
Full count, big at-bat here for Drops. What does he see? It's going to be in the zone, fouled away. Fastball hitter almost destroyed it.
Oh, he was just a tiny bit late, Uni.
Oh, and just gets under the curveball. I think that's a break if you're Haight. If he was not late, that reticle and that power, that thing would have been gone. Just one out, though. Bad ball hitter is up.
The Galaxy knocking on the door. This pitcher is now hittable.
Oh, it gets under the glove of the first baseman. Another break there for Galaxy. He's gotten a couple of close balls to go his way, and look who's up, the RBI hero. It's Private Pigeon clutch as well. Bars are at 4. Bases are filled.
Not looking at the pen.
Oh, first pitch swing, and he was eager to score. He's going to move all the runners around, and he's going to get his first run. So like that, the lead is down to 2.
That's a Uni, you can't throw home there. That's the tying run. You can't throw home there. There's no play.
Yeah, I agree. New reliever in. It's Marcy with elite changeup. Some relatively decent velo and low junk. Not the greatest reliever, but strong enough. Galaxy looking to get one more hit strung together and try to tie this game at least. Swings way late on the cutter off the zone.
Yeah, Galaxy loves the changeup, so that elite changeup. Oh, but he fishes there.
Huge pitch there from Haight to induce a chase, and finally we see Galaxy reach a little bit. He did a great job being patient this game, but right there in a huge at-bat, chases a couple off of the zone, and the lead is at 2. Now it's 3-1 in the top of the 9th. Snoopy Sluggers trying to get their first win in their first ever XBL game. New reliever in on the mound for the Mustangs. Rally stop Randy, elite 4-seam. A deceptively strong build. DP Merchant with the 4 pitches as well. You can see those match of the week nerves, though, could you not, missed in that last at-bat?
Oh, yeah.
That was match of the week nerves. If that's not a match of the week game, or maybe not the first game of the season, you feel like Galaxy might have put up a better AB there. I would have done the same thing. I mean, I did the same thing in the playoffs last season. I had a chance to win, and I chased a ball that AJ threw in the opposite batter's box just because it was a full count. Good pitch there on the corner. He's got 3 up and 3 down real quick. Galaxy has a chance now here to open up XBL Season 21 in epic fashion. Down 2, bottom of the 9th.
Not out of the woods by any stretch of the imagination. I'm telling you that elite changeup is not necessarily going to be the solve to get through this.
And look at this patience to start off.
Yes.
Gets a 4-pitch walk, and the tying run is going to be at the dish. It's the shortstop with outside pitch. Swings, and it's going to be into the gap. What a hit from Galaxy and the Monaco Mustangs. They're rounding the bags. It's going to get a runner to second. It's going to get a runner to third, and just like that, we're 2 bags away from tying this thing up.
You have to get Marcy out of there.
The game-winning run at the plate. Marcy remains in.
No, she can't stay in there.
You
need a righty.
Swings at the changeup. It's going to maybe work out for him. It turns into a
God,
bunt.
no.
Oh, it felt like everything was going wrong for Galaxy in this game, and now He's getting the rolls. That's 2 or 3 plays now that have been just so close. And the tying run is 90 feet from home with no outs. Infield is in, and Bradford, the pinch hitter, comes in. Swings. It's right at the shortstop.
Oh, big.
That sets up a double play opportunity now. Haight trying to induce a double play and get out of here with a 1-run victory to kick off his rookie season. Galaxy.
He can't double play. He has to get that run in. He just has to.
Can he deliver? Changeup looked on. It's a 3-0 count. You can see Haight is being extremely safe. Oh, swing at the bottom of the zone.
It's going to be a ball.
Oh, it's a ball.
He chased it.
It's caught. That could have been a double play. It's almost better he caught that. Look who's at the plate. Oh, no. You might want to get this guy out of here. He's tense. New reliever in. More velo. Swings on it. Everything comes down to drops at bat here. It's a 1-1 count.
Wow. Van Pelt coming in with clutch.
2-1 count. Big closer in the game.
This batter is on an island. He has to find a way.
2-2.
He's got to find a way to do it, Uni.
Swings under it, and he Hates, and it's going to be a strikeout, and just like that, Haight's going to walk away victorious. What a game to kick off season 21. Galaxy falls just short, and Haight saves himself with the closer.
Oh, man. I don't know if he didn't have another good hitter to throw in there, but what a game.
What an awesome way to start season 21. I mean, you can't ask for more than it to come down to the final pitch like that. What a job by the rookie Haight to seal that game. You know, he scored 3 runs and he held that lead the entire time. Awesome pitching performance from the Snoopy Sluggers. But like I said pregame, Galaxy's a quick adjuster. I feel like game 2, he's going to come out with a different approach, and it's going to be, you know, I think Galaxy is going to be a much tougher player to get out at the plate in this one.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see the Snoops, if they could somehow sweep after nobody picked them, would be perfect start to this season. But either way, fantastic game. Looking forward to game 2.
All right. Y'all give us just a minute, and we'll tell the players, and then we'll switch it over. See y'all soon. Welcome back, everybody. We're here, this time home of Snoopy Sluggers and Hate. It's Sakura Hills, surprisingly. I mean, this is the biggest part. And Hate's kind of known as a hitter, so this is an interesting stadium selection. I wonder how this is going to pay off for him over the course of the season. Hate walks away game 1 with a 3-2 victory and already has a rookie win. And now Galaxy looking to climb back and get a split. On that match of the week pick'ems, where there's already 4 casters that are not going to be able to get any points now that Hate has won a game. It's me, MJ, and Sham left. We're on Team Galaxy. If we get a split here, we'll have an early advantage on the pick'ems. We've got Linus Van Pelt on the mound for Snoopy here. We're on Hate's perspective this time as he's the home team. Less velo than his ace from last game, but he's got some decent velo. He's got the same arsenal and the same junk. 3-2 count, close pitch there on the edge of the zone. This one's going to be off the zone. Can Galaxy watch it? He doesn't. He pops it up. First AB is going to end in a fly out to center field.
Catcher number 26.
Oh, swings at the changeup way low. That's drops at the dish. The man who was up with a chance to win the game for the Mustangs. But in game 1, was not able to get past that closer. Looking to right his wrongs here in game 2. Swings at one, gets a changeup right there after going 0 for 5 last game. He could have used that hit, you know, last at bat.
Yeah, not a bad idea to be a bit selective here early to take some pitches out of Linus.
Jack Christmas, the bad ball hitter, is up, who got walked a couple times in game 1. He's going to get a fastball here in the zone. He looks on it. Another awesome corner pitch. K neglector on this starter, and this one's going to be in the zone. Change up low, swung on. He's way too early.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 21.
It's an interesting pitcher. I mean, he's really not very strong. I wonder if this is his number 2 or not. He's got K neglector and only about, what is that, maybe 65 velo.
Yeah, yes, some people really like K neglector. I think they figure they're going to be throwing junk a lot of times with 2 strikes anyway. I've learned to not really hate that trait. I'm kind of on the fence because I'm more of a fastball pitcher, but I do think it's a tricky little trait, that K neglector.
Yeah, it gives you quite a bit of money back if you put it on a decent velo pitcher as well.
Exactly.
Curveball there popped up, perfectly located on the edge of the zone. So 2 hits, but nothing to come out of it. 0 on the board for Galaxy. Now up to the plate is Hate. Started off strong in game 1, scoring 3 runs in the first inning on that loud home run, and that's all he needed to win the game. Closing it down after that. Swings at a changeup that was pretty meaty. Chases, but he gets bailed out possibly unless the shortstop can get there. He can't. And just like that, first hit of the game on the first at-bat of the game for the Sluggers.
Yeah, that was way inside and high, right in his kitchen, but he punched it up the middle as a runner. And it's a distractor over there.
Distractor plus mind game are the typical meta right here that you put in the order. Swings. This one's going to be close. It's just foul. Whoa. Sally Brown, your girl. She's in a 2-2 count. Swings. Oh, it's scooped up by the starting pitcher onto second, over to first. Ooh. Yeah, that one usually rolls through, but Carl Johnson able to scoop it up. A similar starter for Galaxy. It looks like he's got practically identical builds like I thought on his first and second starter. Relatively the same for Hate too, just slightly lower velo. So this is, you know, we've seen 4 starters that are pretty similar so far.
Yep, definitely running very classic arsenals and velo sets.
Typical XBL meta clones. One of these guys needs to throw a slider on there. Great corner fastball, gets him looking. That's been his go-to pitch, that low and away corner.
I was just thinking, Uni, we had the fork ball last game, but I don't believe it ever was thrown.
Yeah, you're right. We didn't see one fork ball. Oh, just over the reach of the second baseman's glove. Galaxy with a single there with one out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 20.
Curveball in the corner, good pitch. Decent speed at first, a better catcher arm though. Hooked on inside pitch, 2-1 count to second baseman here. Good location there on the fastball. Once again goes to his go-to. This one's meaty. Swung on, it's down the line. He's able to get it at third. Does he have the arm to get him out? And he does. Great play at third base.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And that's an easy ball to throw away, so that was a nice job to control the gauge there by Haight.
Pitcher swinging first. Oh, and he gets a really early dive, but it gives it to him, and so just like that, that's the end of the second. I'm sorry, end of the top of the second. Oh, way deep back right field, out of the middle of nowhere. Hey, it's a nuke to start off the second inning, and he's once again got a lead early in this match of the week game.
Peppermint Patty going off to right center field at the big park.
Felt like a little bit of a lazy pitch there from Galaxy. Just first pitch, dead center at the top half of the zone. Changeup is popped up. He's going to get another bloop. So things looking good for Haight here as he starts off with a home run and then a single. Carl Johnson on the mound with that elite cutter. I mean, another hit or two and he might be tense. That one phases through his body. Lucky to not be injured. 2 runners are on with no outs, and already a pickle here in the second inning as Haight seems like he's figured out Galaxy's pitching a little bit.
Galaxy has got to get through here with no more than one more run.
Oh, weak dribbler over towards third. It's going to move the runners up, but he is going to get him out at first. A very hittable curveball swung on over the top. Get some chasing on that elite cutter.
Ooh, that's a big strike.
1-2. Can he get the strikeout or a weak pop-up? 2-2 count. Good eye there from Pigpen. Another good eye. Full count now. Swings. It's going to be on the ground. He's going to prevent the runs from moving up and get the out cleanly. A big out there for Galaxy, and he's 1 out away from getting out of this pickle. Gets the pitcher swinging.
Oh.
Sorry, miss. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Haight basically had to retreat there because it looked like the ball was going to be caught. So that he couldn't really do anything as towards scoring a run. But great job by Galaxy.
Yeah, a big pitching performance there to get out of that jam. Something that seems like he's going to need as he's struggling to score runs here in the first couple games. Plenty of credit to Haight's pitching so far. It's been really strong. Once again, finds a good corner there.
Van Pelt is not far away from getting locked in. He's going to look really good if he can get locked in.
This one's outside. Does he swing? He doesn't. It's a full count. Compose is triggered. This one's going to be in the zone. It's a curveball. Swung on, hammered, but at the feet of the second baseman.
Now batting, the catcher, number 26.
I'm surprised he's not locked in yet. I guess he has given up 3 hits.
You got to be on the verge, though.
Even with locked in, Galaxy doing a good job working the pitch count up quite a bit. Oh, he's almost too late on the delivery, but he gets it, and now he's locked in.
Number 49.
Yep, here we go.
Bad ball hitter, first pitch swinging, and the third baseman can't corral it. It's going to roll all the way down the line. He still can't get it out there over there. Sally Brown, just like last game, looks a little bit lazy jogging over to that ball.
She's done 2 things so far this season. Look lazy in the outfield and hit into double plays. But she's my girl. I'm going to ride it. She's going to be just fine.
A good hitter at the plate here with a runner on second. Private Pigeon has RBI hero. Watches a couple of balls to start off. This one's going to find the zone. A low fastball swung on, hard hit at the second baseman.
Oh,
what a play. Quick reaction time, and it saves a run.
That's why you sometimes want to invest in big defense at certain positions, because if you bobble that ball, it's a run.
Carl Johnson got out of the jam last inning. Kept himself at neutral. Surprised we haven't seen more elite cutter out of Johnson on the mound so far. That could be a really tough pitch for a rookie. There we do see it, and you can see him chase way inside.
Yeah, that's a nasty pitch, especially at velo.
Mind gamer affecting the accuracy here. It gives him a curveball by only 66 power, so popped up towards center field for the second out. Here comes the bad ball hitter, Snoopy. Really like these uniforms Hate's got going on, though. We haven't shouted out the uniforms yet. These are sick.
I like the yellows of the two, but these are absolutely boss as well.
Yeah. Ooh, tough strike at the top of the zone. 2-2 count to the BBH. Gets him chasing on that cutter again. Maybe he's figured something out. Hate struggling to see that cutter so far.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 14.
Like MJ, I see said there in the chat, it has been some really good defense on both sides. That's an underrated attribute or an underrated skill, especially in the AA and AAA. You can get away with some fielding blunders, but in the XBL, it's really good fielding across the board, and these two are showing no differently. That some excellent fielding on both sides. Chase is way inside on that moving fastball for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 42.
It's incredible the way Hate is holding Galaxy down. I still think at some point Galaxy gets going here. I don't think you can hold him down for 2 full games. I really don't. I think he's going to get, at minimum 3 or 4 runs in this game.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised to see him, struggling this much as well. At this point, it's probably a little bit of a mental thing. It's going on 13 innings now that he's really just been struggling at the plate. He did have a good 8th and 9th inning last game when those relievers came in. And he's doing a good job getting, a hit or 2 per inning. He just hasn't displayed any power threat so far. A lot of dink and dunk. Galaxy definitely a player that can hit the long ball. Patty almost too late getting there. Some interesting fielding. But he does get the third out. We're into the bottom of the 4th here on our second game of XBL Match of the Week. AAA will be after this at 5 Eastern, and then all the way tonight. The nightcap was our AA game, Malik versus MH Smith. That's going to be a banger at the 9 o'clock slot. Like always, a jam-packed opening day for us, Miss, and I'm sure you'll be on 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do MH Smith and Malik. I would love to do that one. I might be doing that one with Zlat, but I think that's a great matchup. So we'll see how that goes.
As always, the opening day matches, they're always really good. Always see a lot of splits. Galaxy trying to get himself a split here. He does give up a single there to Hate as he's got 1 out, 1 runner on. Starting to use that cutter a little more.
I was going to say, we typically don't run AA as kind of the final game on opening day. It would be kind of a little bit of a downer, but it's not the case this season, as we have 2 very well-known players in the community that we know are going to be fighting for those, semifinals, possibly finals in the AA. And as a whole, the AA has a lot more prowess because of the commitment of these players the last few seasons who have really turned that league into a legitimate 3rd league rather than kind of a training ground-ish thing. So, credit all those folks.
Yeah, no doubt. I think this is the strongest AA season that I've seen since I joined here in season 15. A double play there for Galaxy. He's able to have another jam. He's been doing a good job outside of that 1 lazy home run pitch. He's gotten out of jams quite well. Both of these guys have gotten out of jams. Been a lot of runners stranded on 1st and 2nd. Oh, fitness. Somebody's hurt.
Yeah.
It's the pitcher.
Number 16.
He had injury prone on the last starter, and he didn't get hurt. Now this pitcher has no injury prone, and he's injured. Pulled hammy.
A hammy, okay.
What is that, 2 bars down?
Hammy seems like it should be pretty serious, but...
Yeah, you might have to come out.
Hammies are bad. I've had bad hammies. It's not good.
Yeah, true that. Swings at the changeup low, well located, but a better hit. Once again, the Mustangs have a single. They've been putting together plenty of base hits. Eventually, they need to convert as we're getting to these middle innings, and the stamina is dipping for Van Pelt here, up over 60 pitches.
I believe in Galaxy. I think it's going to get going here.
Yeah, I've got to believe in Galaxy. I need a split.
Exactly.
Popped up left side, going to be foul. 1-2 count, now to drops. He did single earlier in this ball game. Good speed on first. We haven't seen any steals out of Galaxy. This one might fall. Brown's over there. She's going to be lazy this time. No laziness this time. She gets over there. She was tense, and now she's back to neutral on that sliding grab.
That could come into play as well. Van Pelt is kind of puffing and puffing here.
Bad ball hitter hits it hard to right field. Patty able to get it for the third out. I'm surprised Galaxy hasn't even really tried to steal, but Haight is doing a good job. He's pitching pretty slowly, really, on the mound, and I think that makes it tough to steal.
I don't think either of these players really steals much at all.
Yeah, neither do. We saw one steal from Haight in that first game, but you're down 1 run and you're struggling to score over the course of 2 innings. He's had some good speed on base. Surprised he hasn't at least tried one, but like you said, not players that are typically known for stealing.
As bad as I am at stealing, I do steal reasonably often.
We've got people in the chat talking about their horror stories from hurting their hamstrings now. Carl Johnson
lit up the
pitching,
community.
though. He's pitching with that pulled hammy.
Oh my goodness. Why would you do that?
He's only given up
only
1 run.
Yeah, maybe it'll work.
You can see the location.
Looking for the meta of a lack of, yeah, I think you short leash, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, comes out real quick. The reverse splits guys back in. Had an excellent outing in the last game. No COD. I'm not going to miss the Panthers game. I'm going to watch as soon as this is over. For some reason, we were late today for the cast, and that might have cost me half of the first quarter. And for that, I'll never forgive League Office.
I was screaming glurp while you were figuring all that out. We had a fun game.
I'm glad everybody's having fun while my Panthers are playing the playoffs for the only time they'll be in for the next 50 years. We've got Mind Gamer and Distractor. Again, that one swung on way out of the zone. Reverse split's doing some heavy lifting here, making this.
This is Brown's chance to really prove Misto right. Oh no.
That was an awkward looking jump, but he gets there. Chase from Brown. Still 0-1, and we're getting into these late innings. It's once again a close, tight game here on Match of the Week. Couple of pitching duels really so far. I wouldn't have been surprised if someone told me it was going to be a hitting contest, but so far pitching on both sides has been extremely strong.
And Van Pelt is now locked in, so now he's bumped back up to a reasonable level, looking almost like what he did coming into the game as he's feeling it.
Yeah, even with that velo, we've seen a lot of curveballs and changeups from Haight these last couple innings, and it's doing a good job getting soft contact.
Third baseman, number 42.
And there's a third out as we're into the bottom of the 6th inning now. Galaxy trying to hold the lead at 1 with these relievers having to do some work now. Haight been quiet outside of that 1 home run. Very similar to last game, missed. I mean, 1 home run is the only scoring we saw from Haight in game 1, and that's all we've seen so far here in game 2. He's a feast or famine sort of hitter this far.
I think he's due for another dinger, to be honest.
I think that's one of the underrated parts of being in the XBL division as well, is that power helps you a lot because it is really hard to string together multiple runs and get people running ring around the rosy around the bags. The way XBL pitchers are so good. Oh, another drop from the Mustangs. The RNG has been killing him, but he's still able to get the out at second.
Wow! Oh! Oh, I thought he was there in second base.
Wow, Galaxy, some painful drops on that right side of the infield here on Match of the Week today. Van Pelt at the dish. Look how strong this hitter is. Be interested to see how aggressive the pitching is going to be against him. Wow. Gives him a fastball. It is lefty on lefty.
You gotta be very careful here with this dude.
Gets him on that cutter, but oh my, the pitcher can't grab it, and he can't get him out at first.
Oh my God, all of that locked in, got him the speed down the bag. Now he's got to face another hitter.
This feels like one of those moments that Haight
clutch.
Oh, I was going to say this was one of those moments that Haight would hit a home run again when a couple things just RNG hurts you. But a good job, Galaxy once again gets out of another jam. He's left quite a few runners on base. It really is tough to score on, you know, singles in the XBL. Players like Mush are extremely good at it, but so tough to score without that long ball, and Galaxy is yet to produce any home runs. Now finds himself in an 0-2 count. Good swing, outside pitch, a bad jump from the second baseman, didn't need to do it, and so it gets over him, and that is a little break there as Galaxy. This is about where he started really hitting in last game. 7th, 8th, 9th inning is where he started to get more comfortable.
And locked in helps the speed of that runner on first base. That is a monster lead hit.
Chases on that fastball low and away. Interested to see if we see a steal here. Like you said, a lot of speed.
Yeah, what you don't want from Galaxy here is an empty at bat. You need something from this hitter, anything, even just an advance.
Catcher's tense and runners locked in, but we still see no movement. It's a 2-2 count. Cutter outside, swung on, popped up. He gets him chasing.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Probably see this reliever pulled, right? Does he not? Does he know? Okay, he's going to leave the pitcher in. It is only one run, I guess. Going for a bunt. I'm not sure his bunt skill, but he does lay down a good enough one there to get the runner to second.
Now batting, the
It's a decent hit away from tying this game now.
Off-speed hitter at the plate. Sprinter.
Yeah, sprinter could help out. Always fun whenever your sprinter actually beats something out.
I love it.
Fastball looked on 2-1 count. We've seen 3 fastballs on the outside edge. We see a 4th fastball on the outside edge swung on late. K-Neglector on now. He's going to give him the changeup. Red Reticle swung on low underneath the zone. Galaxy been fishing for that changeup quite a bit so far today.
Yeah, I was just going to say this is the point you really need to show an eye, and he went fishing.
Haight once again, though, leaving Galaxy's runners on base. Both guys have done an excellent job of that. Still, the lone difference in both games is 1 home run. Looks like Van Pelt is going to get pulled now. Once again, we see a pitcher getting pulled that's pitching a shutout. It helped Galaxy out last time he started hitting once that bullpen came in. See if it's the same in this one.
Yeah, and I guarantee you Galaxy is absolutely white-knuckled at the wheel trying to race through, you know, a thunderstorm because he does not want to come out of here with nothing, and he does not want to get shut out. So I still think Galaxy's going to come through here for us and at least come up with something.
Fastball swung on late. Good pitch there on the corner. Galaxy locating well, and now he's got 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Gets him swinging way up top. Haight's been expanding the zone a little bit here these last few innings.
Yeah, I think the problem for Galaxy is going to be that Haight has been able to run that starter into the ground pretty well and, you know, does have enough trouble in that bullpen that it's not going to be picking on a weak pitcher. Galaxy's going to have to hit one of these monsters out of the pen.
Yeah, it's Peggy Jean again. Peggy Jean, the strongest reliever, but got the only pitcher that really got roughed up in that last game for Haight was Peggy. So we'll see if Galaxy can adjust here. He's got himself in a 2-0 count to start. That fork ball that we never saw.
Thought about the fork. Maybe he was searching for the curveball and accidentally hit fork.
Yeah, we'll see if we get a forkball this game. He's going to go with the curveball. It's going to be way up top. Can Galaxy look on? And he does. And so it's a leadoff walk. That's the same exact way Peggy started her last game, was she had a leadoff walk.
Number 49.
Now the bad ball hitter is up. Big at bat here.
Huge at bat with the bad ball hitter up there, and Peggy Jean behind the 8-ball already.
Awesome. Oh, it's right down the middle. It's looked on.
Whoa!
Possibly the last AB of the game for the bad ball hitter.
Admired by the hitter.
Oh, and now he's chasing. You can tell those jitters are affecting Galaxy at the plate right now.
That was a rough pitch from Jean.
Oh, changeup fouled off. A forkball. And he doesn't swing.
Oh, that's a good base forkball, but he didn't buy it.
Great eye to work a full count here to Jack Christmas. A big pitch on the way from Peggy Jean.
Gonna run a cutter.
Fastball, it's well located. What a pitch to get the strikeout looking on the corner. Wow, hey, insane location.
That's a great pitch from Peggy Jean.
Oh, left a cutter over the plate there, but Private Pigeon swings and misses. Another good hitter at the plate. Oh, it's going to be popped up. He chases the curve.
Now batting the left field.
Galaxy once again struggling to get the final hit, you know.
Feeling the pressure for sure now, but gets bailed
it
out.
squeaks through. It's going to extend it. We've seen this quite a few times in this game, though. It feels like Galaxy has a runner on first and second nearly every inning. This is where he can't get that last hit.
And you can see Hate does not like to see that. Now only takes one mistake. He's being very meticulous.
Oh, that was hittable. 0-2 count now. Oh, he chases low. Hey, once again, gets the strikeout. We're into the bottom of the 8th, still a 1-0 game. Galaxy is kicking himself. He can't find a way to get that last piece of hitting he needs, it seems like, every inning.
Yeah, the velo of Peggy Jean, once she got past that bad ball hitter, that really